you guys, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. Today I have lots of cleaning and organizing I'm hoping to get done. I'm gonna start off with some light cleaning, just going room to room, bedroom to bedroom, and trying to get everything tidied, cleaned up, straightened up, basically just more put together than what it currently is, because right now it feels like every room in this house is kind of a disastrous mess. So we're gonna try to get that taken care of, and once I'm done with all the cleaning, I'm hoping to get some organizing done. We've got the kids' toys that like to live in the living room that I had once organized. They've become very disorganized now. And then our laundry room, I had kind of organized that about a year ago, and it's kind of needing some reorganization things again. So those are the goals for today. If you are new here, thank you so much for dropping by. I'd love for you to stick around and continue to hang out by subscribing down below. We can continue to do this cleaning life together. We can do this mom life together. We can do it all. So I'd love for you to stick around and subscribe, and let's go ahead and hop right into our cleaning and our organizing. So I'm first going to be starting out in my kids' bedroom. Like I said, I'm going to be going from room to room. So I'm starting off here, and I will make my way to the other rooms. So I'm going to start out by opening the curtains so I can let some of that wonderful sunlight come in. And then I'm just going to start kind of cleaning and organizing this area. They've got their books and some of their little toys everywhere. So I'm going to work on getting this cleaned up, and then I will work on making their beds.
My head's up in the clouds, but you keep me grounded. Still the air from my lungs, but I can't breathe without you. My heart's in your hands, it's a habit. Take out my time, wreak havoc. This love's taking me down, but you bring me into madness.
As I was going through their books and trying to get them put back on the bookshelf, I realized we had a handful of books that were from the library and they needed to go back to the library. There were ones left over from summer break that we had checked out and just never got around to returning. So I'm making a little pile here of the ones that need to go back to the library. I really love going to our local library. We're lucky enough that it's like 5 minutes from our house, but my kids tend to enjoy the library as well. For them, I think it's because they have like no limit on the amount of books they could check out. Like I think we can check up to like 100 books out or something like that. So for them, they love the idea of I can pick as many as I want and there's no limit this time and it's all for free. So they really enjoy going and picking out books, and I just love the like atmosphere and ambiance of libraries and bookstores, especially if you've got like a warm cup of coffee. I just love that feeling. So we really enjoy going to our local library. Speaking of libraries and books, I am in need of some good fall recommendations of some books, or usually right now I'm usually listening to like audiobooks, but still, if you've got any good books that you've read recently or good fall books, not scary books, I can't do scary, I don't like that, but any good fall vibes. I think last year I listened to one called like Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice or something like that, and it was really cute, kind of cheesy and corny, but really cute. So if anybody's got any good book recommendations, let me know in the comments below. So now we are on to the primary bedroom that my husband and I share. It is obviously in need of some tidying. The bed needs made. We've got kind of clothes strewn everywhere. So same thing here. I'm going to open up the curtains and let some of that sunlight come in to just help me feel better about everything while I'm doing my cleaning in here. I'm one of those people, if it's sunny out, I need all of the curtains open and the blinds open and just all of the sunlight pouring in. I feel like I don't ever get enough vitamin D, and I just always want to soak in the sunlight.
My head's up in the clouds, but you keep me grounded. Steal the air from my lungs, but I can't breathe without you. Heart's in your hands, it's a habit. Take out my time, wreak havoc. This love, taking me down, but you bring me into madness.
So now to finish up our room, I'm going to use this new like fragrance room spray that I got. It's from Target. It's the brand Hearth and Hand, I believe. But the scent just smells so good, and it's got like these like amber scents to it. And it's just perfect for fall, and it left the perfect finishing touch for our bedroom. Now it is on to the room that we call the kids' playroom, but it's got mainly a lot of my daughter's stuff. She's the one that plays with a lot of the toys still. My son tends to do just like a lot of like sports and athletic-y things rather than playing with toys at this point. So I am cleaning up this playroom. This is a lot of her clothes that are on the floor, so I'm just going to get all of this stuff put away so this room is more organized and put together. Okay, the upstairs area is done. Now I'm on to the kitchen. I know the dishwasher needs unloaded. The sink has some dishes in it. So just gonna get everything kind of cleaned up in here. Gonna get the counters wiped down. I am so excited. I finally got my Mrs. Meyer's apple cider sent in so I can finally start using it. So super, super excited for that. So yeah, let's get this kitchen clean. In the kitchen, I'm gonna start off in my kids' homework area that we call it. This table's kind of gathered lots of extra papers, and the like markers and pencils are all very disorganized right now. So I'm just gonna take a couple minutes and get all of this straightened up. I will take every chance I get or every excuse I need to be able to use more of my apple cider cleaning spray right now. So I sprayed off their little homework table and got it cleaned off. But to be fair, there was marker on the table and things like that, so it did need cleaned off anyways. And now it's on to the dishes. I'm going to get this dishwasher unloaded, and then I'm going to get it reloaded with the dishes that are patiently waiting in the sink.
Sending out an SOS from the sinking in my soul. Oh, and I just need you to know I'm sending smoke signals. Cause I've been feeling so alone, I'm losing hope. Can anybody see me? I've been on my own for so long that I'm scared that I might never find someone to take me home. So I'm sending smoke.
I also quickly realized that our drying rack here was pretty filled and that I need to get it cleaned out as well.
Stuck on a loop, going mad thinking that I could have missed all the cues. Yeah, my ship is set sail and I'm stranded. Now I'm lost in the thought that something is wrong and it's not my fault that no one seems to care to know me. I care that I'm here abandoned. I'm sending smoke signals. Cause I've been feeling so alone, I'm losing hope. Can anybody see me? I've been on my own for so long that I'm scared that I might never find someone to take me.
Now it is onto the countertops. I'm going to move my little coffee tray out of the way, get everything sprayed down, and give these counters a good wipe. There was lots of sticky things on here. There was, I think, some honey or syrup. There was also some avocado, kind of dried and stuck to the countertops here, so definitely needed a good cleaning.
Will I ever find my place? Wishing you would call me yours, but I'm just another castaway. When's it gonna be my time? I can feel it.
The next and final room that I'm heading to is our main floor bathroom. As you can see, it's rather messy. This is the one that at least 3 of the 4 of us use in the mornings to get ready, so it gets filthy pretty quickly. As you can see, all the toothpaste that is left and dried in the sink, which is always so gross to me. But I am going to get this cleaned up, get the counters wiped down. Ugh, you can even see right there our toothpaste tube from my kids. They left the top off of it and the toothpaste had oozed out of it. So definitely a big toothpaste mess in here.
It's just one of those days, feels like you're drifting away. It's just one of those days, feels like you're falling with the rain. It's just one of those days, when it feels like everything is crashing all around you, when there's nowhere left to hide, but you still can't see the light. I'll part the clouds for you and let the sunshine come through. It's just one of those days, you dig yourself into a hole. It's just one of those days, you just can't take it anymore. It's just one of those days, when it feels like everything is crashing.
Okay, so now I got most of the rooms in this house put together and at least somewhat surface level clean. So now I'm heading into the laundry room. This room had been driving me crazy. The baskets in this room were overflowing, stuff was everywhere. So I just needed to take a few minutes and try to get this room reorganized. Not only are the baskets overflowing, but you can see that I have a big basket and a smaller basket that sit on top of the dryer. And my hope was to get these cleaned out and hopefully clear off the dryer so that nothing was sitting on the top of it anymore. So I'm going to try to reorganize and redistribute some of the things in these baskets to help make that happen. So I decided to start with this big basket, and I'm just unloading all the things that have piled in this basket. This became one of our many catch-all baskets. I feel like we have a catch-all basket in like every room of this house because we just get so much stuff and we don't know where to put it, and so we just toss it in these types of baskets. But this one was definitely in need of being organized. I had all kinds of things in there. There was an umbrella, there's fans that we used from this summer for like soccer games and things like that. There were screwdrivers and tape and just all kinds of random types of things. So I went through the big basket, got everything taken out of it and kind of sorted into piles. And now I'm going through this small basket. This was another like smaller version of that. Any small little like screws and items or sunglasses or little containers of like medication or things like that. Like all of it was just ending up in here. And it honestly was just so much junk. So again, just taking everything out. I have a bag of trash sitting right here. So most of the stuff that's coming out of here, I'm just tossing right into the trash bag. And we're just gonna get these two baskets more organized.
But you still can't see the light. I'll part the clouds for you and let the sunshine come through. No, we can always find it.
So now I'm deciding on the items that are going to continue to stay in this basket, and I'm going to put them in here. And I've decided to take the smaller basket that we're going to still keep our sunglasses and stuff in. That's going to live inside this big basket for now, to just kind of combine it. So we still have easy access to them, but it's not taking up more space.
I'll be your sunshine. I'll be your sunshine.
So here is a quick look at all of the random items I've cleared out of these baskets. There were some toys, including this little dog, and then there were like Tide sticks and like cortisone cream, again, screwdrivers, Allen wrenches, a tape measure, a chip bag clip, all of these different fans. There were literally 4 different fans that were in there. Here's the bag of trash that was accumulated from cleaning out those baskets. So now I'm back in the laundry room and I'm going to work on a few of these smaller like cube organizers and get those better situated.
Sunshine come through when it feels like everything is crashing all around you, when there's nowhere left to hide, but you still can't see the light. I'll part the clouds for you and let the sunshine come through.
This particular storage cube held a lot of our summer items. I would keep some of the kids' towels and their swimsuits right here, so it's just easy access. But now that we are heading into fall, I'm going to take those out and move those back upstairs because we won't be needing those until next summer. And that's going to allow me to kind of move some of these storage cubes down, and I can put this big basket up here on the shelf, which helps me clear off my dryer, which was my ultimate goal. Now on to the next thing. This is my daughter's dollhouse that currently lives in the living room. And as you can see, our little container of dolls that sits here right beside it is overflowing and you can't even put the lid on. So I am going to go through both this little tub and her dollhouse and sort through the dolls. The ones that she plays with the most, I will keep down here. The other pile of dolls will go up to her playroom. This dollhouse usually is a little messy, but it has never been this messy. It literally was like hurting my eyes to look at this. So you will see I do, after I kind of get a lot of this stuff cleaned out and sorted, I do have my daughter come over and help kind of clean and dust off some of the areas of the house, because when we moved all of this stuff, we realized how dusty and kind of gross it was. So we do clean it off, and she did understand that she needs to try to keep this dollhouse. If she wants it to stay in the living room, she's got to do a much better job of keeping it clean without the toys piling up in it like it had. Here's a quick look at the piles of dolls. All of that was shoved in her dollhouse. And then here are the piles of dolls that are going to be going upstairs. And then the ones that are staying are in that black little ottoman container. So right here, I'm going to show my daughter how I want her to try to wipe down. I showed her on this area right here. Wipe it down, take the paper towel. Ooh, you can see how gross that was. And now that she's seen it, it's her turn to try to clean off the other areas of the house. This pile of stuff right here, I'm going through it, and just any of the furniture, I'm putting it back in the house. And then the dolls are either going in the pile that go upstairs, or they're going into the black container to stay down here. So I'm just sorting through all of this and trying to get it more organized. So here's a look at the dollhouse, all nice and clean, how it's supposed to look. Here's the container of dolls. The lid can actually go on it now. So we are in a much better place than we were a few minutes ago. And then these are the pile of dolls that I'm going to take up to the playroom. I was able to find 2 of these containers and baskets to put them in. So I'm going to get these piled in there, and they will now live up in the playroom instead of in my living room. So that's going to wrap it up for today's cleaning and organizing. I hope it gave you lots of motivation, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one.